So this is our app, MomAtCollege. So this is our main activity, which is going to be just a list of all the current classes you have. We just have a lot of dummy classes here that we've added for testing and things like that. This is a custom list view that's populated from database queries that they just display the name of the class and then the days of the week the class is on, and then the times as well. We'll zoom in there so you can get a better look at that. Just got a notification. That's cool. Alright, so now we're going to go to add class. So this is how you would add a class. So we're just going to fill out this rather quickly with just some dummy information here. So this field actually right here is optional, and I'll explain that a little bit more in a little bit, but we can leave that blank. So this is a little custom day selector we created. It's just a series of text views that have on-click listeners that highlight each other, a border around them and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. Choose. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a time very soon in the future, because our alarm is our app has a bunch of alarms that automatically will be set. So in the hopes that these alarms will go off in the course of this video, I'm going to set them now. Today's date, end date, back alarm, there's a lecture, done. So as you can see, it's successfully added. We got a nice little toast to display that, and then if you scroll down here to the bottom of the list, you see the class we just added. Another cool thing is that if we click View Calendar, we actually populate the calendar content provider with our class information. So as you can see, we have class, a 1-minute class, and that's all done in add class as well. So back up, go back into our app. So now, if we actually want to look at a class, we click View Class. So this class already has some information on it. Every class will have, all coming from the database, a title, teacher name, location. We have some teacher notes. Our idea was here that you can put like office hours and things like that. Right here is another list view that's all the homeworks and stuff. We call them tasks. So we come here. It's very similar to the add class, where you add a task. So you add like a homework, test, quiz, whatever it is. Give it a name, some notes, and then set when it's due. And as you can see, it gets added right away, because we do all of our database querying on resume of both view class and our main activity, just so that our lists are always populated with the most recent stuff. So one thing that we wanted to do is we wanted to check if the user was actually in class. So we set up a thing using the GPS to detect if you're actually in class. So what I do here is I'm saving my location. So what this is doing is this is saving my current location as a baseline to be compared later to the GPS when we actually have the alarms trigger. So what else is there? Oh, so what I was talking about earlier is actually we've created our add class and add task. Oh, and there goes the alarm. We gotta go to class. So that's basically just what it looks like. It's just a service that runs in the background. So we actually created error checking so that if you don't fill in a field, it gives you a nice little toast and tells you to do so. So that's pretty much it. I'm kind of just waiting for the last alarm to fire, because that one is much more important than the first one, because it shows a very cool, unique service that we did. Slight lean forward, that'll get you, dude. Maybe if you coded your alarms like, hey, listen. Alright, so this is what we were waiting for. Alright, so this is actually a cool little idea that we kind of got from the Facebook chat heads, where it's actually a service that runs that actually will persist over any other thing that you're doing. So if we go into Spotify, for example, this class will persist, which was kind of the one of the main ideas of our app, is to really to motivate, I guess is the best word, users to actually adding things in here. Because I know me personally, if I have an agenda book and I don't write anything in it, I never use it. So here, if we hit add task, we will actually navigate straight to add task in our app, and then we can hit. So if you notice, we also generate an activity right after we hit a button on our floating notification. It's right at the top there, and that will actually persist until we actually add homework for that class. We figured it's just a reminder so that you know to add things. Oops. And of course, if you didn't want the notification, you could just X them all out like that. So that's MomAtCollege.